Yo, it's your boy the Caveman, man. Back at you on another video, back at you on another reaction, man. So today we got Vlad TV, we got Aaron Carter, his mom, attempting a money grab against Michael Jackson. So I did the other video about Aaron Carter on his relationship with Michael Jackson and what his relationship with his kids like and everything. I feel like, to me, like, he's really telling the truth. RP to Aaron Carter, man. He's been around Michael Jackson a few times, and I feel like Hollywood done, or media in public, that I feel like they did Michael dirty, man. For real, I think that they did Michael Jackson dirty, man. I'm like why y'all try against this the late pop star, who has passed away, for you gonna sue him, get this all because the money grab part, against him, like he's been allegedly been doing all this calling him a pedophile and stuff, messing with kids. Like, no. Even though you got TV shows that make fun of Michael Jackson all the time, South Park, Family Guy, hell, you got even like, Eddie Griffin, make fun of Michael Jackson, but he was being friendly to Michael, man. He ain't done nothing wrong to him, man. And I feel like Michael Jackson is like really powerful. Like, every time he always done something positive, to the kids and to the people around the world, they respected him, they loved him. But now all this media and stuff, they trying to take down from him because of that stuff going on. Alright, let's go jump into this. Before we do that, if you haven't seen this video, I'm gonna put a link in the description down below. If you haven't seen this one, man. Alright, without further ado, y'all, let's jump right into it. Aaron Carter on his mom attempting the money grab against Michael Jackson. Vlad TV.
Yeah, I remember Tom Mesereau said that, once he got to know Michael and he was working on his case, Michael said that his biggest regret was settling that first lawsuit.
Michael Jackson told me in no uncertain terms that settling that case in 1994 was the biggest mistake he'd ever made. He should never have settled it. He should have fought it through a trial. He would have won. It was an absurd case. But he was advised, he told me, by lawyers, by business advisors, to settle it and get rid of it.
Remember that one boy?
Now listen to this. I have to tell you this.
Okay.
So after I left the party, and the next day I smoked weed with Michael, and then I get in the limousine and I leave. I get back to the Sheraton Hotel at Universal over here. There's 4 FBI agents waiting for me in the hotel room. And my mom's there and she's like, tell them what happened. And I'm like, what do you mean tell them what happened? And I sit down with them and they all ask these super sexually exploiting, questions, back-sided questions. And I knew that at my age already. And I looked at all 4 of them and I said, are y'all crazy? I said, what you think I'm going to do? Tell you that Michael did something bad so that we can sue him for money? That's what I told him. I was like, you're crazy. And I looked over at my mom and I was like, are you serious, Mom? I was like, what is going on here? Why are you letting this happen? And she goes, well, I think something happened, I think something. I'm like, really? That man did nothing but be hospitable, kind, loving, giving, everything you can think of. We rode 4-wheelers for 5 hours, me, him, and Chris Tucker in the mountains at nighttime after his birthday party. Him and I hung out and talked pretty much all night. Got a couple hours of sleep. I wake up, but he's not even in the room. He pulled out a cot for me in his room because I asked him, I was like, I want to hang out with you. I want to be around. It was Michael.
Yeah.
I want to hang out with him. I wanted to hang out with Michael. He pulled out a little cot or something. I laid on the cot. I wake up in the morning, his bed's made. There's a cleaning lady that wakes me up. I keep asking, where's Michael? I go over, he's got this huge statue figurine that Michael Jordan sent him for his birthday. Because he collected that stuff. Went and smoked some weed with him, get in the car, and then all this shit happened when I got back to LA, and I'm like, what the fuck is this? I was like, I looked at my mom, I go, are you really trying to go at Michael and use me for a money grab? I was like, no, and I looked at him right now, I said, nothing happened. I said, Michael was flirting with girls right in front of me. Actually.
Yeah.
And it was hilarious, because he was very charming.
I bet. It's Michael Jackson.
He made girls just light up, blush, and and like, I saw him looking at girls' booty. I said, I saw you looking at her booty. He was like, I was like, and so I hear these stories of like Wade Robson, and then I'm like thinking to myself, wait, hold up. I know Wade Robson. Wade Robson pretended to be the voice on my album, Aaron's Party, for my brother. Because my brother didn't do it, so Wade Robson did it. It was like a little spoof thing, an interlude in my second album, Aaron's Party. And Wade Robson did the voice of like pretending to be my brother or some shit. And I'm like, wait, hold up. Wade leaving Neverland? What is this? Like, what do you mean leaving Neverland? Like, I left Neverland. Everything was cool, homie. Like, what's your problem? Did you dream this up? Did your parents tell you to do this?
Yeah, I mean, they tried to sue for like $100 million, and ultimately it was dropped. They got nothing out of it, as they should.
I mean, come on, bro. Like, this is exactly what I'm saying, man. I mean, you know, shout out to Aaron Carter, shout out to Akon, shout out to Chris Tucker, shout out to Eddie Griffin. I'm speaking on behalf in defense of Michael Jackson, man. I feel like Michael just did nothing wrong to them. I feel like he done nothing wrong to the kids. I feel like the media and all that shit, they always trying to take him down for no reason at all. Like, you see it on people's faces. You see all this stuff, and hey, to be honest, like you got some pedophiles out there that's Hollywood executives and Hollywood people around. They shouldn't get away with it. They really get away with this shit. And I don't understand, like, why y'all going against the late dude who he passed away back in 2009. You know, I was 13 at the time when I heard the news that Michael Jackson passed away. You know, I was sad. I was hurt, you know, to see him pass away, man. And I still listen to his music. They play music on the radio. Even kids today listen to music and shit. Even kids today listen to Michael Jackson. Like, I don't understand why y'all got a problem with him, man.
If nothing, that dude didn't do shit like that.
Yeah.
Like, I knew Michael better than all of them.
Yeah, I believe
even,
it. Everything
even
that
Macaulay,
I've seen,
if it was Macaulay right now,
I'm not buying it.
Even if it was Macaulay Culkin sitting right here, he would tell you the same thing I did with the same assertiveness.
Yeah, no, I remember, you know, when I spoke to Tom about this, we actually pulled up some of the files of when they raided Neverland, and there was like a list of all the things that they, you know, was part of evidence, and they actually found his porn collection, right? And I'm looking through the porn, and it's got the titles of everything, and I'm like, and I remember at one point I went through the paperwork from the sheriff's office of all the stuff that they found in Neverland Ranch. And it was actually a large pornography collection of like straight porn, like, you know, kind of stuff I would watch. And at that point I said, okay, that's all nonsense. Michael Jackson seemed like he was a straight man.
Well, when they raided Neverland, and again it was 70 plus sheriffs raided Neverland, they found hordes of Playboy, Penthouse, and what I call girly magazines.
Right.
And they didn't know how to explain this because they knew this could help the defense in explaining he's not a pedophile. He's not someone who's enraptured with young males. He's a heterosexual male who likes to look at beautiful women who are naked.
Like, this type of stuff I watch. Like, this is not gay at all. Like, you know, I mean, you wouldn't have a porn collection
And
that
the-
big
and the
as
guy-
a gay
the guy-
man of all straight porn. Like,
right.
that makes no sense.
And the guy couldn't really have relationships too. Remember when I was telling you how hard it is?
Oh, yeah.
But what we do, like, to find like a normal relationship, it's hard as hell.
You got to date people of the same caliber as you that have as much to lose.
And he
when you're
could-
Michael Jackson,
and
there's no one
he
at the
did Lisa
caliber.
Marie
of-
Presley,
yeah.
but
I know I understand, like, you got some people that get crushes on celebrities and stuff. Hell, I got a crush on celebrities, bro. I'll be honest, I had a crush on Aaliyah. I had a crush on Ashanti. I had a crush on what's this girl's name? I forgot the other one, man. But hey, well, we all had crushes on someone, man. But but in a relationship, it's hard, you know, for us single men, like, you know, really trying to find someone, because I feel like around here, you know, Louisiana, like, you can't find anybody in a relationship, like, at all. Like if you're really a good person and you really trying to do the right thing, trying to get a girl and stuff, 9 times out of 10 you probably ain't gonna get none, because I've been through that situation. That I've been rejected, I've been hurt, you know, I've been told, you know, girls call me ugly and stuff. But hey, you know, I'm 30 years old, I'm still single, I'm still looking, you know. But hey, you know, and I hope the girl comes around, and, you know, I'm gonna treat her like a queen she is. You know, I'm gonna treat her like the perfect person like she is right now. Like, I don't give a damn. I don't like toxic relationship, me personally, for me, because I just don't understand how girls, you hang out with guys that are like really, they like to talk shit to them, you know, and they all kind of sort of being involved in the arguments and stuff and like everything else like that. I don't like that, me personally, for me. But I'm still calm. I'm still keep on looking, man. You know, like I said, I'm not in a rush and everything else like that. I'm not into it, but I'm just like, I need to find someone, man. If you do, let me know in the comments.
but he couldn't even do that, and then he had to find a surrogate.
Yeah.
You know, that's sad, man. This life can be sad if you let it.
Yeah.
It could be really lonely and really sad if you let it. You know, also, he had the kids, you know, and yes, that changes you, but I don't think it fully changed him, you know? I don't think it really, because it was hard for him to, I think, not to have had the actual emotional connection to make that child, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
nothing against people who get surrogates, because that's such a blessing.
Well, I mean, he got a surrogate, but I don't think those children are biologically his. I don't think that was his sperm that was used in that surrogate. Those children do not look like him in the least.
No
in the
offense,
least
I know
bit.
Paris and all that, but I kind of agree. You know,
I mean, it just is what it is.
My buddy B. Howard looks more like his son than anyone else.
Well, if you just look at all of his siblings,
do you know
and
who B.
all
Howard
the children. No, I don't.
B. Howard, look him up.
B. Howard?
Yeah, look up B. Howard, Michael Jackson, and tell me that's not Michael's real son.
Oh yeah, that was like Michael Jackson.
Okay,
Right.
he's a singer too.
Yeah, he looks a lot like Michael
Listen
Jackson.
to him sing. A Michael Jackson song.
So you're saying that's his real son?
That's my friend. That's his real son,
Okay.
and the world doesn't even really know it.
Damn.
Okay.
Listen to him sing.
This is you saying it, not me. I'm not.
I'm saying it right now.
You know, this is the first time hearing about this. Well, yeah. I mean, I just want to say, listen. At the end of the day, you know, kids are kids. Like, it doesn't matter biologically, not biologically. You know, clearly he raised them. You know, they're great kids. You know, he had an emotional connection to them. But the reality is that none of those kids look like him. And when you look at his, you know, Michael's siblings, who many of which had mixed kids,
I agree.
they look like the fathers and the mothers. Like
No, I
they
agree.
don't
I agree.
look none of them look like Michael
I
Jackson's
can't,
kids.
I can't disagree with you. I
Yeah,
see
it just
and
is what it is. I feel there's a certain level of like cognitive dissonance with Michael Jackson fans, where they're like, "No, those are his kids." We refused.
One thing I really do dislike about Vlad is like he talks over celebrity. Like he talks over the people. Like, bro, let them talking, bro. You know, and see what they respond to it. You know, because every time you keep on doing that stuff, it's like you're over talking to them. I don't like that, man. Sorry.
Refuse to believe that this man lied about anything in life, and it's just like
100%.
Yeah,
100%.
But yeah, the Michael Jackson army is pretty serious. It's turned against me a few times. It's been
they're serious. They're not as strong as they used to be, but at least they know that I got his back. You know.
Yeah.
And I don't have his back for them. I have his back for him.
There you go.
And because I know him.
Well, you look at boy bands now, and clearly the biggest boy band in the world is BTS.
Is it?
Right now, yeah. BTS.
Well, I know they won 4 awards at the AMAs, right?
Yeah, I mean, they have that big song with Coldplay.
Well, that song sucked. Butter?
No.
Smooth Like Butter?
Universe.
No, there's one called Smooth Like Butter, too.
That song I don't know about, but Universe is the song that I know.
That song, shit.
Okay. I mean, number one, are you
Am I
surprised?
gonna get the BTS trolls now?
Maybe. Well, I mean, look.
I got nothing against them. You know what I mean? I hope they're really singing the records. Alright? One. First of all, there's no Milli Vanilli here.
You don't think there's a Milli Vanilli?
There better not be, because I'll be pissed off. And I will. Because also, I find it ironic that there's 7 of them, or 10, or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Like, good luck with the splits, guys.
Right.
How y'all gonna all get along? Like, damn. I honestly,
there's 7. There's 7 members.
Yeah, 7. So, I do not care to listen to any of their music. It's not my style. It's not what I listen to. You know what I mean? It's nothing against the
right. I mean,
fan base or
we're
BTS.
too old.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, we're too old and we're also male. I mean, these guys are geared towards a teen female audience.
No,
so,
but as you know, the Z generation is now like 25 when they're like 15. They have no filters.
I guess. But
no, it's the truth.
Okay.
These little kids that are 13, 14, 15, 16, you don't see them rapping at this age now too?
Well, that's true.
Flossing guns and shit?
Right.
Like, what the hell?
I mean, you weren't in a boy band, but you were part of the overall genre in terms of like the the audience and so forth.
Mm-hmm.
When you look at someone like a BTS, what do you think is the greatest obstacle that they'll have to deal with?
Longevity.
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 That's the problem.
Yeah. With 7 members, longevity. Also, I mean, there's a fan choice type of thing. I get it, but I feel like we're losing so much talent. I grew up in the '90s, man, with Bryan Adams and just Journey, Steve Perry, and just vocalists that were just out of this world. Steven Tyler. I see what's happening with music now, and I'm just like, there's, the only greats that we really have right now is Bruno Mars.
Okay.
Best male singer.
I can see that.
Best male singer in the world. No, it's a fact.
Wait, best male singer in the world?
Ever. Yeah, in the world. Like,
Bruno Mars.
Bruno Mars.
Over
Sam Smith?
Chris Brown?
By far.
Really?
His tone, the register he can hit, of course. Absolutely.
Bruno Mars over Chris Brown.
Yeah, Chris Brown, probably about a 4.
Chris Brown's no slouch, man.
Well, neither am I, and I'm up there too. I'm about a 4.5 octave range. So
Okay.
on my Love album, you can clearly hear that. So I can hit higher notes than Sam Smith. So
Damn.
I would put Bruno Mars, vocalist, definitely. Chris Brown, amazing. Me, I'm amazing, definitely. I've studied my craft and I know what I'm doing. I've done
Yeah, I haven't heard of Aaron Carter's songs and stuff. If you want to let me do Aaron Carter's songs, like do a reaction of this, let me know in the comments. And and I'm thinking like, Bruno Mars. I think it was back in 2010 when he did a music video called Grenade, bro. It's like I'm talking about the whole kids in my school. They like it. Like even got girls like, I don't know. It was like I don't think junior high, maybe 8th grade or high school. They be tending to like, One Direction, any kind of songs. But, bro, I was like listening to old school shit because I love old school. Like, Jodeci, R. Kelly, don't judge me. And R. Kelly's in jail for doing all kind of mess with young girls. And Keith Sweat, Silk. What else? Boys to Men. Damn, what's another one? Mint Condition. Like just some songs, just some love songs that I can listen to, I can relate to. Everything else like that. Yeah.
In classical, I've been trained in many different ways with vocalization. Even my vocal coach was Michael Jackson's vocal coach, Seth Riggs. So I don't know if Chris Brown worked with Seth Riggs. He might have. Bruno Mars smokes 2 packs of Cowboy Killers a day, and he's got one of the highest.
Cowboy Killers.
He's got one of the high. That's what Southern in me. He got that. He's got one of the best ranges of any male. He has the best range of any male in the industry right now.
I mean, there's also Usher.
Nope. Usher can't hit the notes. Bruno can. Trust me. I know.
I remember I saw on Facebook that Chris Brown, they doing Chris Brown versus Usher in the verses, and Chris Brown like, nah, let Usher go and shine, bro. Let Usher go and have it, man. I'm not gonna get him, man. But hey, if y'all had to pick between Chris Brown and Usher, who was better at verses? Even though he don't want to do it against Usher, man, I would say between Chris Brown and Usher, I would pick Usher. Because Usher, like he can really sing. He got, he's been through breakups with doing Confessions, and he had the Confession Part 2 and the remix one with Twister, Kanye, and Shine. And Chris Brown, Kiss Kiss with T-Pain, it was good. Forever, Deuces, Look at Me Now. No bullshit. Yeah, I mean, I'll have to pick Usher on this one, man. No offense to Chris Brown, I like some of Chris Brown's songs, but Usher, hands down.
I mean, you mentioned longevity. Justin Timberlake managed to come out of the boy band era and have a really successful solo career, and continues to be successful. I feel he's the one that he broke the mold to a certain degree.
He broke the mold to a certain degree. Yes, I think that, and I think what you mean by that is that he pulled himself away from the nostalgic era.
Yep.
And a lot of these boy bands, the O-Teens or whatever, O-Towns or whatever.
O-Town, yeah.
O-Teens. The Ovaltines. They're stuck in the past. 98 Degrees. I see these guys, they tour and they do the Pop 2000 tour. I was on that tour and I quit.
Yeah?
Yeah, I quit. I was like, I'm not doing this nostalgic shit no more. I'm not doing it. No, thank you. Told my agents, everybody, You know, I'm sure they're all pissed off at me, but whatever. If they don't want to book me shows, don't worry about it. I can book my own damn shows. I manage myself. You know, I have a great team around me, and if I want to book a tour and have 100 dates, I can do it with the snap of my fingers with my Rolodex. So I don't even need an agent. Like,
I mean, I'm trying to think the greatest singers right now. I mean, although he's a little busy these days, you can't forget about R. Kelly. R. Kelly's vocals are no joke.
yeah, I'm more of a Keith Sweat fan.
Okay, but Keith Sweat can't touch R. Kelly.
He got that tone, man. He got that sex tone, and yeah, you know,
He's got a great tone. He's got great
you know,
songs.
you know,
but
it's great
R.
too.
Kelly,
Babyface is amazing.
yeah, I mean,
He's
Babyface's
still got
tone
it.
is incredible.
He got it.
Stevie Wonder,
Yeah, I mean, yeah, if we're going back, way into time.
right? But I mean, R. Kelly is still relatively. I mean, you know, he's not young, but he's still relatively, you know, in the conversation these days. You would put Bruno Mars over R. Kelly,
I would put Bruno Mars over everybody. I'm telling you, I'm a singer, man.
over Michael Jackson.
Over Michael Jackson?
Wait.
I would put him over Michael, and I love
You
Michael.
would put Bruno Mars over Michael Jackson, over Prince,
Over Prince.
over Prince and Michael Jackson. Bruno Mars. He's gonna watch this video and he's gonna get a high five from somebody.
I'm not basing it off of swag or reputation or anything. I'm basing it off of actual sonics.
Okay. I mean, listen, you're a singer. I'm not. So we're having a different conversation right now.
Sonically, his range blows them away.
Okay, let me ask you a question. How about if you're talking about range, Bruno Mars versus Mariah Carey? Because she got range
Especially now, he'll kick her ass. Back in the day, no.
back in the day.
But best female singer of all time is Whitney Houston.
Whitney Houston. So Whitney Houston versus Bruno Mars. Do not tell me Bruno Mars right now.
Whitney Houston, bro.
Do not tell me Bruno Mars.
Whitney
Whitney
in her prime?
Whitney in her prime.
Yeah, I'll go Whitney Houston, bro. Whitney Houston over, you know, Bruno Mars. That Whitney Houston song, "And I Will Always Love You," will truly want to be the best her vocals singer ever. Okay, don't sleep with Whitney Houston, bro. Don't sleep with her, bro.
Whitney in her prime.
National anthem Whitney.
Whitney in her prime could kick the shit out of anybody.
Okay, there you go.
Also,
Rodney
don't-
Jerkins in our interview said that was the greatest female singer ever.
Of course, he's 100%
Period.
right.
And he's produced
one
her
of the
before.
best male singers that we have that a lot of people forget about is Michael Bolton.
Yeah, I mean, he's dope. He just does
His
music that most
range
people... Yeah, I mean, he
was
just does music that a
phenomenal,
lot of young
especially
people don't like.
it was hilarious when he did the national anthem and he read off of his hand. Did you ever see that video?
I didn't see that one.
Dude, you gotta watch this video. Look at Michael Bolton national anthem. He's singing, "Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light, what's the Friday we had at the twilight last gleaming? Who's about shy of San Fran?" And he like literally looks at his hand, bro.
He
Like
didn't remember the words.
he had the lyrics written down. Like, how do you not know like the words to that?
So
But Michael Bolton.
Hey, you're Michael Bolton.
Michael McDonald, one of my favorite singers. Kenny
Oh, hell
Loggins,
yeah.
one of my favorite singers. Jim.
Michael McDonald, bro. What that song called? I keep forgetting. That's one of my all-time favorite, man. You know what? I'm finna go do my next reaction. Michael McDonald, I keep forgetting, and I'm gonna do similar to the beat to what's that nigga name? Hold on. Warren G, Nate Dogg, Regulate. This is on my next one. It's on my next list. So yeah, I'm gonna keep you on the lookout. I keep forgetting, now you love me more. I keep forgetting, things will never be the same again. I keep forgetting how you made it so clear. I keep forgetting, babe. That's one of my favorite songs, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Jim Croce, one of my favorite singers. Those are the guys. Steve Perry, until he lost his voice, had his nodes issue, and then it's crazy because you see Journey and they have the Asian dude or the Korean dude in the band now that emulates Steve Perry like almost to the T.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There
but
you go.
you can't beat Steve Perry in this cheetah like sweatpants where you can see like both balls like hanging to the right, and then like the little peen like up and to the left. Like they had, man, how did they? Was that the trick back then to hit the high notes? Like put that shit up so tight, give yourself a mammoth toe and a fucking wedgie, bro.
I don't know, man. I don't know the tricks back then. So what's next for you?
So I have my single out right now. So Much to Say. It's off of my label, Rackus Records, which
Nice.
I released the Love project off of too, and then Sony ended up signing it. So it's called So Much to Say. It's more of a just country hybrid ballad, and it was written about my stories and my family and things that I've been through, and the whole album is being produced by Morgan Matthews, who is he just got nominated for a Grammy for Alicia Keys song that he did, and so he's producing the record. And then my buddy, he goes by the Winter Havens on Instagram, his name's Brian Cassidy, he's writing the lyrics, and then I'm helping write and do production. It's a team, right, through Musketeers. So it's gonna be like three different types of genre of musics in it. Good, nice ballads, but like more leaning towards like the country kind of side, because like you see me, I'm tatted up, I do my thing. So when I go on a record like that and when I sing it, it's different than if a country guy was to sing on it. You know what I mean? So it gives that juxtaposition, which I really love. And then the up tempo records, some good dance records, and just some really meaningful records that a lot of people are going to be able to relate to when it comes to their families or problematic families, because this album's called Identity, and it's all about my family. It's all about the whole restraining order stuff, my family, what they've done, everything. It's all of that put in. So because I'm so sick of talking about it and trying to get people to understand what's been happening to me, and I think they're starting to open their eyes a little bit more and see where it's coming from. And I just think that the best way for me to respond to that is with music. Put it in my music.
There you have it. Aaron Carter, man, appreciate you coming back again.
Well, that was, the video of it. Vlad TV on Eric Carter on his mom attempting a money grab against Michael Jackson. Now, I will say this, man. Look, I think they got a new Michael movie coming out. I don't know. Everybody saw the movie of it. Let me know what y'all think. I don't want no spoilers, but let me know what you think about it. If you saw Michael's the new one in theaters, let me know in the comments, man. At the end of the day, man, I respect Michael Jackson. I respected him. I was gonna sue by him, man. I feel like the media's done him dirty, man. Like, to me, he really ain't done nothing bad to the people out there. All the people around the world respected Michael Jackson. They respected him. And all this stuff happening, whether it's on monitoring you or pedophile, you or touching little kids and stuff, like, I feel like this bullshit to me. Like, and because of the money grab part, that's why I hate that, bro. Like, come on, man. You gotta put in the effort to work hard at what you're doing to get money. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just can't, like, asking people for money and all that kind of shit, thinking like you don't get by at it. No. You gotta find a real regular job, a real job, or a dream job. Then you have to work hard to what you earn for what you're doing in your living, man. You know what I mean? Because I don't like people asking me for money. I really don't want to tempt to, but I'm trying to be a good person as I can. Trying to helping y'all. If y'all need some help or if you want anything, I can do it. You know what I mean? But some people just being assholes. To be honest. No, for real. But yeah. That was my video, man. If you haven't seen this one, I'm gonna put the link in the description down below. RIP to Aaron Carter. Passed away. This was like 4 years ago. Let's see what year it is. Hold on. This is back in December 19th, 2021. Wow. Well, that's my reaction, man. If you want to see this one, man, make sure you please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel, man. It's your boy, LaCaven. I will see you in my next reaction, man. Deuces. Peace.